Right. Yeah. We're finally starting Luke's REM. And do you know what? It's funny because all the REM tunes nearly all of them, I haven't known, and it's like a whole different side. But every one Luke has sent, actually, I can't remember the last two, but the first three, I was thinking, I think I know two of them at least. One of them I'm not quite sure of. I'm going to do three today. But obviously, losing my religion, like, it's crazy because REM sounds like such a garage band. Do you know what I mean? That kind of real band sound. But then they've got these hits as well, like that we haven't even touched on. But then it's a bit like when you get David Bowie's best of, and you're like, oh my god, they did this one, he did this one. That Luke's email was a bit like that. I was like, oh yeah, and it's like, of course I know they did that, but you just don't put two and two together, especially with what we've listened to already from REM. It's like a whole different band, basically. But yeah, I do know this song, but again, it's another song that I've never gone out my way to listen to. Like, it's just, you hear this on, yeah, radio, or do you know what I mean? Whatever. But again, yeah, I've not actually listened to this all the way through, so this is actually going to be fire. Um, but this is one of them where I was like, of course this is them, but I just didn't think. But yeah, let's go.
You people are real people, I can really tell. That's the truth. I can feel you, I can hear you, I can smell you, I can taste you. I really, really like it. It's bigger than you are not me. The links that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I said it out. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you say, I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep an eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blinded fool. Oh no, I've said too much. I said it all. Consider this, the hint of the century. Consider this, the slip that brought me to my knees fail. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you say, I think I thought I saw you try. Thank you very much.
Do you know what? Yeah, that is a tune, and I'm so glad that we've done this tune because it's a bit like Queen and Rush. One, I'm just glad because I can actually have this tune in my life because I would have never. I kind of knew that this is REM, but like I say, it's like a whole different REM that we've been kind of doing. So I don't even think of their hits really. It's a bit like Queen and Rush, I think. If you listen to the older stuff, like having heard some of the like early doors REM stuff, you can see the band that they are going to blossom into, like you can, like with Queen. In the early Queen albums, you can hear that where you can kind of hear how they got to where they got to musically from where they started, if that makes sense. But REM's another one. But you can hear how like it's not a million miles away from their early sound, but it is different. It's like I think their early stuff is more like wild and kind of has that um yeah, that youthful kind of wildness basically. But this feels like it's the same sound, but they're honing it and it's yeah. And this is actually a great tune. Again, it's one of them tunes that gets overlooked for how popular it actually is. Because I would have never, like I say, this with the band in general, they were just so big when I was like growing up that it's just not cool to like. It's not cool to listen to the biggest things in the world. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah, you kind of want the little weird independent bands that you feel like, yeah. But that's a great song. And hearing it, I must have heard it 1,000 times, but again, it is that I've heard it, not actually listened to it. But listening to it, take like the words are great, and you can also see how his melody um, is changing and or changed even. But again, it's not a million miles away. It is just like they're becoming a bit more like Bruce Lee with their sound, a bit more like yeah, polished and professional. And but that's what, but like I say, Rush is another one. You listen to early Rush and you can see you can hear later Rush, but yeah, it's like a kind of more a wild um yeah, freer sound, but an absolute tune. And I'm so glad because this is actually a great tune. Um, and I'm just so glad that kind of it's back. I say back. I've never really listened to it, but it's actually that is a tune I will go. Oh, I want to listen to that tune. Do you know what I mean? And put it on. It is a great tune. It's a great, like I say, the words like um the oh no, I've said enough, said too much, not enough, or however he said that. Um, that's a great line. It's a great, um, yeah, a great kind of lyrical thing. But there was another line. It's like I say it with Gord down. Like songwriters, like when you know that they're a proper songwriter, they just have this ability to put in like things people say, and it just instantly like it's not. I can't explain it. But like even just something like that, I can't remember the line I'm actually thinking about. But I think it's in the same bit as the "Oh no, I've said too much," but it's a different. But even that, "Oh no, I've said too much," or however he words that bit. But just that alone is just great, and it's something that you hear people say. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a common, um, yeah, a shared thing that you know. But yeah, great song. This is a great song, And also, it's great to react to them because when you react, you just naturally listen to things more closely when you're actually reacting to it and focusing on it. But yeah, that is a banger of a tune. Like I say, it's a kind of Luke slash R.E.M. day. We'll do a couple, but I'm sweating like a pig, and yeah, it's hot. But hopefully the weather's gonna stop being hot tomorrow, so I should be able to upload more. But yeah, anyway, that's the first one. Sweet.